I'm Heidi Dupree of HeidiDupree.com, Energy Healing Solutions for Highly Sensitive Women, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to find your path in life. I have noticed that in leadership, marketing, and business practices, there seems to be a playbook from which advice is dispensed. This formulaic, outside-in approach is based on what has worked for others. But the emphasis on sales, measurable outcomes, return on investment does not work for highly sensitive women or spiritual entrepreneurs who are here to serve the highest good. Because the advice given is presented as the way rather than helping the individual find their way. If you're unsure of your path in life, you may look for help and advice from someone who has been successful on their path in life. But ultimately, you have to find your way, not someone else's way. This is because what works for others may not work for you. We are each unique individuals, and no one on this planet can fulfill your unique life path but you. It can be helpful to hear about the experiences of others and receive their advice, as long as their guidance is coming from their higher self. The lower self is the part of us that is rigid, controlling, fearful, attached to outcomes, and narrow-minded, opinionated, and defensive. A friend or a leader who is operating from their lower self may attempt to narrowly define your path with a message like, well, here's how it worked for me, so this is the way you do it. Lower self advisors may also insist that you follow their way or encourage you to depend on them to show you the way. You don't have to define your path in life by what other people do or how they do it. You aren't limited by what others have done. It does not invalidate your chosen path for someone to choose differently, nor does it invalidate their path for you to choose differently. There is nothing wrong or bad about the lower self. It is simply an energy state that is not effective in finding your path in life. The higher self is the part of us that is expansive, flexible, respectful, accepting, detached from outcomes, open-minded, compassionate, and wise. A friend or a leader who is operating from their higher self has no attachment to, nor any opinion about, your choices. Their objective is to help you find your path by advising you to connect to your own higher self. A higher self mentor will suggest you focus inside you, because that is the way we grow, from the inside out. A higher self friend or leader will ultimately guide you to no longer need their help. The higher self is not right or good. It is simply an energy state that is effective in finding your path in life. How can you tell the difference between lower self and higher self advice? You can discern the difference by paying attention to your energy, what I call energy discernment. Energy discernment is the use of your energy systems for decision making. You have everything you need within you to know what's right for you. If following someone else's path or their advice makes you feel less than, bad about yourself, confused, doubtful, tense, constricted, pressured, anxious, or disharmonious, then it is coming from the lower self. You can simply say, thank you for the advice, or I'll take that into consideration. And then when you have a moment to check in with how that advice made you feel, make your decision based on that. Listen to how it makes you feel, not whether it will hurt the other person's feelings if you don't follow their advice. Doing so feeds their lower self, which is not in your highest good or theirs. If following someone else's path or advice makes you feel a deep sense of knowing or wisdom, uplifted, inspired, joyful, expansive, relaxed, harmonious, then you know it's coming from the higher self, and it's a vibrational match for your unique path. Follow this direction, looking for more matches that lead you along your unique life path. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel. go to my website, HeidiDupree.com, and subscribe on the bottom of any page and receive a free recording, 3 keys to removing the blocks to getting what you want in life. While you're at my website, check out my award-winning books and my programs that contain everything you need to know to live a healing way of life that awakens your greater health. If you'd like to read the blog version of this video, I'll put the link below. Thank you for watching and listening, and I wish you endless blessings.